Let's get more on this story and speak to Rich Jaroslovsky, who joins me now live from San Francisco. He's the Vice President for Content at Smart News. So many thanks for joining us, Rich. Tell us, what do you think of these new measures? Will they be effective?
It's going to be very interesting to see. Twitter has been under fire for a long time for not doing enough to police the content and to fight bullying and online harassment. They seem to be trying to have it both ways here. They're not actually suppressing the content. They're continuing to allow that kind of content, but they're making it harder for other people to see it and to find it. And so it'll be very interesting to see whether or not this increases the quality of the tenor of discussion on Twitter.
As you say, critics think that Twitter should have made a move like this a long time ago. This has been a problem for a long time. Why do you think they've made this move now? Do you think it's got actually something to do with the fact that it wants to sell the company and it's not perhaps getting the traction that it wants?
I think that business is part of it. Twitter is much less valuable, for example, than Facebook. And Twitter has long recognized that one reason they're less valuable than Facebook, not only to their users, but also to advertisers and marketers and, yes, potential acquirers, is because it has this reputation that it has earned for being a home for trolls and harassment. I think the reason they're doing this now, fundamentally, is because the things they've done up till now haven't worked. They've paid lip service to this kind of thing for some time, but they haven't actually succeeded in improving the quality experience for their users, and so they've had to take more drastic steps.
The fact that Twitter is now the preferred communication channel for one of the most divisive figures in global politics, and by that I mean Donald Trump, is this an advantage or a disadvantage to Twitter?
That's a great question, and I'd love to hear how Jack Dorsey, the CEO of Twitter, answers that in private. In public, you would think that being the preferred communication medium of the most powerful man in the world would be a pretty good thing. But he is so divisive, and his tweets are so controversial that I wonder, I suspect that in private, Twitter might be a little bit uncomfortable as being thought of as Donald Trump's megaphone.
Okay, Rich, appreciate your time and your thoughts. Rich Jaroslovsky joining me there from San Francisco.